concept behind entrepreneurship is creating a job opportunity for yourself and for others by extension. Now, the process looks enticing, the idea itself looks enticing and interesting, but the process doesn't quite share the same sentiments as the idea itself. Here in Nigeria, we have lots of young persons who, because of the unavailability of jobs, are embracing entrepreneurship as a way to fend for themselves. Now, today on Lifestyle Hub and Ant TV, we will be discussing entrepreneurship and white-collar jobs. We'll be comparing and contrasting. We're not saying one is better than the other, but we're going to be seeing the differences and the similarities in both of them. Today on Lifestyle Hub, we are discussing entrepreneurship and white-collar jobs. And I have with me in the studio Mr. Obumneke Ijinkoni, who is a certified mathematician and a professional IT engineer. He's also a business person, so he's going to be sharing different insights that he's had both as a businessman and as an employee. Mr. Obumneke, good morning. It's good to have you in our studio today, Mr. Obumneke Ijinkoni. We are discussing not differences per se, but we're comparing and contrasting 9 to 5s and entrepreneurship. And you happen to have had quite knowledge in both of them, so we would like to hear what you think about this topic before we actually get into it.
Thank you, Monica. I'm glad to be in the studio with you, and I will do my best to this topic. I'll give it my best.
Yeah, thank you very much. I trust you on that one, given that you have a vast knowledge in both industries, or both sectors, can I say. Now, how would you define entrepreneurship? I know that it's a common knowledge, but how would you basically define entrepreneurship? And we're not just talking entrepreneurship here, we're talking self-employment, we're talking everything that is not, any other form of employment that is not a 9-to-5 job, that is not a white-collar job.
The simple definition of entrepreneurship is a business that can run on itself without or with the presence of the investors. And I know it seems you want to aggregate them together, but like I said, I will give my best to this topic so that people out there will understand that there are differences between entrepreneurship and sole proprietorship. So as we are going forward, I'll be making much points and telling you things I know about both of them.
We're actually aggregating both entrepreneurship, self-employment, and anything that is not a 9-to-5, as long as you're not earning a salary from a job. Any other thing outside of that, any other form of, whether you're freelancing or whatever it is, as long as you are not getting paid, you're not an employee to someone. We're considering that position an entrepreneur. I know that's not the right thing, but I'm just saying for the purpose of this conversation, we are aggregating all of those things together.
Sure.
Now, I would like to find out, what would you consider the advantages of white-collar jobs, 9-to-5s?
The advantages of white-collar job, 9-to-5, as described in it, are mainly because it gives the people or the workers opportunity to learn the business tenets. You know, people want to be either sole proprietor or entrepreneur, whatever they call it. But you can't just come and start doing things. You must learn, either from people that have been doing it or you go to school and learn. So the white-collar job gives an opportunity for people to learn how to do their own business. Moreover, it also gives opportunity for people to save. Not everybody can access funding, especially in a company like Nigeria where you need collateral. So people can be in white-collar job, make savings, which they can use to start their own business.
Thank you very much for that. Now you've explained to us the advantages of 9-to-5. What would you say are the risks and rewards that comes with entrepreneurship?
Yeah, in Nigeria, the greatest risk for an entrepreneur or entrepreneurship now is the economy, unstable economy. Apart from that, Nigeria is still a virgin environment. It's a virgin land. If you invest, you can make much from the investment, but the economy is unstable. Look at the dollar, the way it's rising. It doesn't give businessmen opportunity to grow. You might invest thinking that things are going in this direction and things will flow in another direction, and before you know it, you lose all you have. So the greatest risk, the greatest challenge the investors are having now is the unstable economy. Apart from that, things are flowing.
So you say ordinarily, Nigeria is a good place to be an entrepreneur.
Yes, and that's why you see the white people coming into this country. People are coming into this country from different parts of the world. Nigeria is a virgin land. It's a good place to invest. Unfortunately, the unstable economy is not helping matters.
Now, there are lots of persons who would advise that if you have a 9 to 5 and you want to venture into entrepreneurship, that it's unwise to leave your job completely before venturing into entrepreneurship. What do you think about that?
Even now, the kind of environment we find ourselves into, I think it's wise for someone not to leave the job entirely and jump into entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship. Yes, the risks are there, and the fear of not succeeding in the first attempt is there too. So it's not the best idea. But let me tell you the truth, as somebody who has worked and also somebody who is doing his own business, it's difficult for you to manage that business when you are still working because you don't have that time. Our employers here don't give you that time. It is 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, and you leave the house in the morning, come back in the evening. You don't have that time to manage your business. So if you can get the capital and if you have gotten the experience, it's better you pull out and start. But if you are not sure whether the business will succeed, I advise you still be doing the two until you are sure that your business is still where you pull out.
The thing is, are there really chances of that business growing? Just like you said, if you are having a 9 to 5 job and you are starting a business, you're going to struggle with managing your own business. What are the chances that your business will actually survive if you don't leave your job completely to focus on that business?
The chances are 60%. 60 for survival.
Okay.
Because they always say no man is an island, and you don't exist in an isolation. Even if it's your own business, you can't do it alone. If you have a partner and you are starting a business while you are still working, he or she must be part of the business so that in your absence, the person will be running the business. It needs time. Time is the most critical thing in business. Apart from fund managing, you have to be prudent. You don't spend anyhow. But time is required. You have to meet these people. You have to go out for marketing, advertising, or this require time. So you may not be there all the time, but there must be somebody who is there in your absence.
Now, here in Nigeria, I want to ask a question, focusing here in Nigeria. Here in Nigeria, how do you think factors like age, experience, and location affect your decision to become either an entrepreneur or have a white collar job?
Age matters little. Experience matters a lot. Yes, experience matters a lot. Let me use myself for instance. As an example, I grew up in Onitsha. I'm a trader, just like Mr. Peter will say. I don't want to make it political. My family does business, and I still doing business in Onitsha today.
So you joined your family business?
I didn't join my family business because I was going to main market with them. I learned the skills of trading, and after taking my senior secondary certificate examination in 1994, I told my parents that I don't want to be idle until I get admission in the university. And they gave me a portion of the job just by the side. I started with a counter, and before it, I had a lock-up shop. Before I got admission, I was already a trader in my own business. So age has little or no advantage in business. Once you have the experience and you have the capital base, from 18 years you can be a successful businessman or businesswoman. But experience matters. You must learn. Experience matters. So I don't want to equate with the age and the experience. Somebody who is no. You can be 50 years, you have little or no experience. Somebody of 20 years might have more experience than you. So it's not about age, it's not about your experience.
Now, how would one develop the mindset and skills for entrepreneurship? How would you say? What would you say is the easiest way to develop the mindset and skills for entrepreneurship?
In Nigeria, this question, you don't even
You don't need to develop it. You just start.
Like
80%.
Yes.
It's all the environment.
Like 80% of the young people now. In fact, from their secondary school and university, they started developing a mindset, and I'm happy that some schools are introducing entrepreneurship as a course. But I'm not comfortable that it's being taught as a single course, maybe 101, that's one semester. It should be a full-time course, 3 years or 5 years, something that somebody could study and study. Yes, there's little or no job opportunities in Nigeria. So people are going out there to start businesses of their own. It's not all about something pushing them there. Except, yes, of course, one thing is pushing them, and that is unemployment. And when you see your siblings, the elderly ones coming out with no jobs, first one is out, no job, second one is out, no job. At that tender age, you start thinking about how am I going to survive without earning a white-collar job.
Okay.
So the push is already there.
So they don't need an extra motivation. By default, you're motivated as an Nigerian to start your own business.
Yes.
But the thing is, even with all of that motivation, we don't tend to do so well. We have very few global businesses, so it's not like we do so well with businesses even when we start our own, even when we first start our own businesses. So it's more like we have the mindset, but the skills are not there.
Yes.
And I was asking how you develop the mindset and the skills too.
Yes, let me go back a bit. I would call it motivation. Because motivation is something that will push you, something that that has some added value. Now you come to what skills and things that will push you here. I think that's the better thing. The skills are something that will push you here. What is that thing that will push you here? Lack of job. Then what are the things that will make you succeed? The skills you should acquire either from your family. Most families are business owners, or you acquire it from schools. And what else will make you to succeed? Availability of funds. We not even talked about it. And that's why
that's like the major thing. I was actually going to ask you what you think the unavailability of resources like funds, mentorship, network programs here in Nigeria. How do you think they affect the entrepreneurship system in Nigeria?
They affect the entrepreneurship system so much. Lack of mentorship, it leads to failure. Lack of funding, appropriate funding, leads to failure. That's why as much as over 80% of businesses here don't succeed. I don't have the statistics, I'm not sure of the figure, but I'm just using a guesswork, and I know that as much as 80% of businesses that
Possibly might actually be more than that.
yeah, it might actually be more than that. They don't succeed because of lack of mentorship. And that's why I always say that it is good to do 5 to 9 hour job. 5 to 9 hour job is very, very good.
Now, how does access to resources like capital and mentorship or network programs affect entrepreneurship or the entrepreneurial system here in Nigeria?
Yeah, it affects entrepreneurship so much. In larger states, I can say at the rate of or at the percentage of 80 or more. Well, we are not mentor in business. We likely fail. People make mistakes when they don't have the required skills. a lack of funding or inavailability of funding also affects entrepreneurship. So the two are critical, they are vital, they are needed in every business, especially in entrepreneurship. But in Nigeria it's difficult to access funds. So people don't even have opportunity of doing 5 to 9 and 9 to 5 hour jobs, and because of that they don't even learn what skills. They are not from business families. It affects them so much. They start, but along the line, they struggle. Some struggle and succeed, others struggle and fail.
I can imagine it's quite challenging. Now, with the emergence of remote work, do you think the traditional business, the traditional 9 to 5 model is phasing out?
No, it's not phasing out.
It's favor of entrepreneurship.
It will not phase out. Yes, we likely have more people going into their own business, but the traditional 9 to 5 job will still be there. Because in this world, most people prefer working without much risk. If you have a job that pays you much, most people will prefer doing their job, provided that their job is paying them well and whatever they are earning is taking them home. The risk of running your own business is high. People are encouraged to do that so that they get a job. But if you never take
That means you take away the
like remain there. I think it will remain there forever.
Before we go, what would you advise someone who is not sure if they want to venture into entrepreneurship or they want to go look for a job? Who is just starting life and then they're not sure what they want to do, what would you advise them?
If you're not sure,
They have both options actually.
if you're not sure of what to do, please don't waste your money. Put that money in fixed deposits, although our currency is devaluing, but it's better if you fix it somewhere than wasting it. Because if you're not sure of what to do, you will likely waste the fund and lose it. So the idea is first look for white collar job. If you fail to get it, use part of the money to train yourself. Learn skills. Be sure of what you want to do. Then you requisite skills. You know what you want, and you have zeal.
For that particular
Yeah,
thing.
it's very important. Have zeal for it. One of my trips in London, I saw people going. That was the first day I knew that someone can go within 30 minutes. And we start that somebody is going. Going is their passion. And that going, and then people come, they will join you within 30 minutes. So the person has come for the training, learns it, and he has passion for it. So anything you have passion in, there's dignity in labor. And one thing Nigerians will stop doing is thinking that this labor or this business or this job will be little. No. Provided that is learning something, go and do it, learn it, get the skills, do. If you want to work and you have an opportunity to get an opportunity to work, good for you. If you didn't get it, go and learn. Get skills before going into anything. If you don't get the required skills and you don't have the skill, you will lose that money. You lose that money and it is bad.
What you're saying in essence is in confusion, learn a skill. If you're confused about what to do, basically, go learn something, invest in a skill instead of a business. When you're confused, that's what I'm saying.
Invest in skills first. Acquire the skills and use it.
It's more like saying invest in yourself.
Beautiful. Invest in yourself.
Okay, thank you. Shared with us. We've come to the end of this show. And I think at the end of the day, the most important thing is be true to yourself and invest in yourself. Whatever it is you're doing, whether it's a 9 to 5 or it's a portfolio, you want to be self-employed, the most important thing is invest in yourself, build yourself, skills, business, whatever it is, just be true to yourself and what you can do. Thank you very much, Mr. Jipone for the wonderful insights you shared.
Thank you, Dominica. And before we go, I want a few seconds. I want our audience to be aware that I have never mentioned government in all this thing I'm saying. please don't rely much on the government. Rely on yourself. Develop yourself. If anything comes from the government, you take it. Because some people are relying on government, going to school, thinking that the government provide everything for you. It doesn't work these days. Rely on yourself. If you get out there and get right for that job, if not, that's something for yourself.
At the end of the day, I think the most important thing is discovering the options available to you and finding what suits you best while giving ample consideration to what is obtainable around you. And this is Lifestyle of Finance TV.